Folks, good night. Welcome back to Mike and Mike. We are delighted that you are here and taking the time out to join us again, to listen to us as we share some information with you, some of what you know going on and some what you are not aware of. But again, we thank you for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell anyone you can share this with. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to jump right into our program. I have to my immediate right here, which kind of fallen asleep. He just had a whole meal of stewed chicken and rice and peas and some sorrel. So he can't handle the show. He's trying to fall asleep.
That's definitely
but this is
nap.
my man Angel, aka
Prime Minister
Khalees in the house.
Mr. Yaya,
aka
Thank you, far too
aka the content creator. Hello, wonderful baby.
Hello, wonderful lady. Straight ahead. Welcome back. Oh, Lord, yeah. Anyway, straight ahead, we got Justin, a.k.a.
King Tox.
King Tox in the house. Baby.
A.k.a. Jose Grind.
A.k.a.
the king of toxicity. A.k.a. the retard whisperer. I'll make him go,
Folks, we're not making any mockery of any Down syndrome or anyone. We're stricken that from the record.
What do you mean
We're stricken that from the record.
Last but not least.
But last but not least, we got Mike,
a.k.a. Mr.
Mega
Potter
in the house.
A.k.a.
baby.
this is bull crap.
Bull
What kind of name
crap.
A.k.a. this is stricken from the record.
All of it is stricken from the record if it's inappropriate. But in the other rim, which is invincible or invisible, he's not invincible. He's not here with us, but he's here in spirit.
Yes, he is.
And what I'm saying?
The other Mike and
The
Mike
other
and Mike.
Mike.
The intelligent
Which is
investor.
Baby Trump.
Baby Trump.
I get a little brain tied tongue twister just now.
Oh,
But he's here.
Shouts out to my man Little Noah. Happy birthday. Don't worry, I didn't get to go to the party. I had to work for it.
Yeah, Noah had a nice little birthday.
Noah, I will definitely get you something for your birthday, bro. Keep rapping, keep spitting them bars, bro.
Oh, yeah, Noah. Keep spinning. Matter of fact,
My man Little Noah.
I got the mini studio. I got the tools. So just cut the dub plate.
Yes.
Remember we shoot the music video?
Exactly.
Yo, you got it, Noah. Anything you want, we got it right here. The garage got it.
Little Noah.
Let us know. Anyway, we're going to jump right into our program. And there's a lot of good stuff going on in a negative way. So it's when I said good stuff, meaning that it's good for us to have conversation because it's topics what we can discuss and stuff like that, but it's bad for society.
Yeah.
Good for us to talk about, bad for society.
Bad for society.
Yeah. So anyway, without further ado, as usual, Talks, I know you have a lot of invention in your mind.
Yeah.
So kick it off.
Well,
Welcome
like
back.
I was,
Welcome back.
as of this past weekend, we saw that there was yet another assassination attempt on Donnie, MC Donnie T,
The fake, right?
the greatest president ever. But like I was telling Maga earlier, I'm noticing a pattern that whenever his approval rating goes down, all of a sudden, there's an assassination attempt. This is like the fourth time in a year, and I feel like they're toying with us. They're insulting our intelligence, the powers that be, the guys behind the big curtain, behind the big black curtain. And I don't know. It just there too many things are not adding up. You know how they were saying where the shooter was at, like he just happened to be in his room that was right next to the ballroom, and nobody checked that room or nobody bothered to vet that room that he was able to move so freely in. There's a lot of things to ask, like, okay, what's going on here? Are these false flag operations, and you're sitting here playing with us?
The thing is, you went to an hotel, right, that has this ballroom thing and stuff like that. Now, all type of walks of life is going to that hotel, right?
Yes.
Based on even what Danny is doing and stuff like that. You tell me, that hotel is supposed to be reserved where at that moment or that given moment, Nobody's supposed to be in there. No booking. Even if you had booked, I mean.
Well, if the president, the vice president there, I would think, that's heightened security. That means you got Secret Service all over the place. Like,
right. That should have
days prior.
That should have been shut down because they know this probably weeks or if not months prior to what's going on. So on days coming up, on that day where anyone who calling to book at that point in time is shut down.
Exactly.
This hotel will not accept any booking, anyone in that, and then you're gonna set it up that at that given time, everyone will check out.
Exactly.
Or if, say, for instance, someone like I go there and I book and I said, listen, let's say it's May, today's what, the 28th, let's say the 29th. The event is gonna happen, and then someone booking and they say they want to stay 5 nights.
Yeah.
You tell them, listen, at the end of the day, 5 nights is going to correlate with the 29th. No. You're going to have to book either after the 29th or you book until your days stop at the 28th or the 27th.
Yes.
Yeah, the 28th or the 27th.
Exactly.
So that's how they should have structured if that's the case. I mean, because a lot of celebrities, a lot of high official government individual was there or was planning to go. So making my point now is this. I'm kind of leaning towards exactly what you're saying. This is kind of a hoax. Look. I'm thinking that this is a hoax.
Yeah, like, now you're beginning to insult our intelligence. Like
this is no, I understand.
His approval rating goes down, and then all of a sudden, and this is like the 4th time that his
Danny is one of the worst presidents you can find. You have other worst presidents out there.
Greatest president ever.
Now, who would really hate this man? I mean, I wouldn't say who, because maybe half the nation is. But I'm saying for them, you have other bad presidents in there. One of them, Kennedy was really good, but they get assassinated.
To be honest, Kennedy was like the last great president.
He was a good president.
That really cared about the nation, that cared about the people. Ever since then, it's just been a money grab.
They probably assassinated him because he was protecting society. And the political corrupted officials didn't want that.
Yeah.
Right? So they snatch him out. Now, fast forward, you have corrupted presidents. Right. Evil presidents that are doing crazy stuff. Nobody making assassination after them.
Nothing. That's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying? So Danny he's still following the same bad, corrupted president. Right. But why only you everybody want to kill? What about these other corrupted presidents or these bad other presidents? Why just you? It's not adding up.
No, it's not.
It's not adding up.
So like I said, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not sitting here saying that because I don't hate Trump. I actually, people know that I support him. There's a lot of things I don't agree with.
From the gate, 100%. You did.
Yeah, and I don't feel like I said, I feel you let me down. You betrayed me. You're basically a puppet for Israel, which I don't rock with Israel, and I don't care who knows it. And I really wish I wish they would couldn't try and arrest me. Yeah, come and get me.
One of the things I saw on, I'm taking with a salt of grain because I didn't fully verify it, even though I'm going to share it on the forum.
Yeah.
But folks, again, I'm doing
grain of salt.
Grain of salt.
Yeah, I'm doing this kind of verification check still. Mm-hmm. One of the things where Israel talking about that they want to take over Iran, completely take it over and stuff like that.
They need to leave. I'm telling you,
and
I keep saying it. People need to leave Iran alone.
Russia sent a note to them and says, listen, if you think or even try or make an attempt in that capacity of trying to take over this place, you're going to get a different response.
Yeah.
Now, again,
and I'm seeing more and more. Russia are not the bad guys that,
I'm not 100% sure or 0.5% sure or 75% sure that this is actually factual. I saw it. It was on some TikTok feed, news, not just people posting. It was really a news, one of those newscast forum or channel on TikTok. But AI doing all type of stuff, so you don't know if it's an AI generated. I think I have skillful eyes, can tell so far when certain things is AI, but you have some.
To be honest, we can usually tell. Like there's certain things you see, but like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. It's AI.
Yeah, you have some that.
If you really pay attention, you'll be able to see.
They're improving AI, so some point in time in life, you're gonna see some stuff, and you're gonna be thinking that is real. I mean, you cannot detect it with the naked eye. I mean, that's where it's gonna head. But I mean, not to drift, but as I said, folks, I don't know. It just looked questionable.
Yeah,
I'm not doubting, and
Very suspect.
I'm discouraging you not to believe the story. However, just look on certain situation, it looks questionable.
Yeah.
It could be real. I mean, it can be. I mean, the possibility that it is real. But it's too convenient. Certain things is not adding up. Certain element is falling apart. Certain things are not attaching right. And the possibility that it could be that the administration is doing this to distract you from the Epstein file, to distract you from the war, to distract you from other stuff they're doing in the background, to distract you from Melania situation, what she having coming up, and so on and so on. So
what she got coming up?
There were some things where they were claiming that with the same Epstein thing, and then excuse me, there was another news that coming up where I think she went and did this uncalled for or unknown, how I'm structured, this unknown when she made that post, that news post 2 weeks ago or something like that, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When she go and just open up, what do they call it? When the president or any official talk to the public.
What do they usually call it? Like what do you mean, like a State of the Union? Or?
State of the Union, something like that. But
right.
she did it on her own terms. Even according to Danny, he didn't even know that was happening.
No. Yeah, you're not supposed to, she's not, as the first lady, she's not supposed to do that.
Right.
She's
So she went and did something where she
you don't
like
do
an
that.
unauthorized,
try to debunk that some
like
picture.
like an unauthorized event.
Yeah.
So it's stupid because what she's doing, it doesn't make any sense because there are photos out there with her and Donnie hanging around with Epstein in photos, literally, legitimately in photos. This is no AR or anything.
Yeah.
And then she trying to debunk that she don't know Epstein and, she didn't meet, is not Trump. She didn't set up Trump, or Trump didn't set her up, or Epstein didn't set her up with Trump, all of that stuff. So she's trying to debunk that when this social media will just blast and like, oh, so what about this picture? What about this picture? Mm-hmm. You claim that you don't know Epstein and you all lovey-dovey with them, you and Trump. Yeah, some like, you're not making any sense. But what someone was saying, some newscaster was saying that she's trying to jump ahead because there's something else deeper coming.
So they're trying to get in front of it.
So she's trying to get ahead of her to try to
debunk
what is coming. Yeah, there's something
they're trying to get in front of it. When you get in front of it, so when you get in front of something, like say some nonsense about to come out, if you're able to get in front of it, that means you can control the narrative.
So when it comes out, it hit like, if it's gonna hit without, let's say it's gonna hit like this, coming out. When they jump off it, it's gonna be like this. It's like a hit like this.
The blow.
Right.
So that's what, according to some people, are saying.
Trying to add like a cushion to it.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it looks like that's a possibility of what's going on, but I mean, it's like you shouldn't even. You just make things worse.
It makes sense.
Because you were all over the place, all over the internet with you and Danny and Epstein chilling with what the other girl there, Epstein.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Hugging up side to side, she's hugging up on Donnie and Epstein with it, and they like laying together like this, hooking. I'm like, really?
There's
you don't know?
You know what it is? Like I said, there's a lot with those Epstein. Well, one thing I need people to understand is that we're never going to get the full version of the Epstein files, and if you think anybody's going to get arrested from this, they're not.
They dropped all the charges.
So you
maybe.
need the.
It depends on the power.
But the American people need to understand that. Well, the people in the world need to understand that. These people that are on this list are the most powerful and the most influential people on the planet. Nothing is going to happen to them. Yes, as angering as that is and how unfair it is, unfortunately, that's what it is. So, but it's good for you to have the knowledge because you want to know what you're dealing with. So this way, moving forward, you know what's bullshit and what's not, or don't fall for these lies. Don't fall for this propaganda. These people are not good people. They don't care about you. They just want money. They want power. They want influence, just like anybody else. You understand? But these are evil psychopaths that run the world. So the more you know that, the better you are able to combat it. And people don't say, I don't understand how we can combat it. We can't do anything. By knowing you're doing something.
Right.
Because what you don't understand is that the biggest thing with power, especially amongst the elites, is absence of knowledge. That's how they keep something on you. When you're knowledgeable of what's going on, they no longer have it on you because now they can get called out on it.
Right.
And the more and more people that know that, how far it goes up, because don't get me wrong, all the way up at the top, yeah, we are run by a lot of, the world is run by elite psychopaths. But trust me, in those top tier positions, there actually are good people. They can't say that they're good people because they're surrounded by evil. But don't just think that there's just evil at the top and that's just it. There are good people. And then, for you simpletons to say, well, why can't they do anything? Because it doesn't work that way. This is chess. This is not checkers.
Right.
So you have to critically think. This is war. That's basically what chess is. Chess is war. That's what it is. That is a synopsis of the game of chess, which is war. And in war, you have to strategize. So basically, as the people, you knowing, you're strategizing. Just by you knowing. Don't listen to nonsense. This is why they feed you so much propaganda. This is why they feed you so much nonsense, and it's coming from everywhere because they want you to be so overwhelmed that you don't know what to believe. And then you're like, you know what, I give up. I'll just do whatever they say. No, you never do what they say. You have free will. You never do what they say. You don't ever let anybody control you. Whatever consequences come, trust me, it's worth it.
Even God who created us doesn't control us.
Exactly.
He
doesn't. He gives us free will.
Right.
Never forget that.
Well, so
I like that. That's solid.
the other thing too is not too much political, but I don't know. I'm trying to get an idea what this dude his intentions are.
Who's that?
Donnie, well, Trump.
Who, Donnie? To be honest, I don't know. At this
So,
point, he's compromised. That could be a clone. I don't know what the hell's
Rather
going on
than
with Donnie.
he has these other goon heads working with. So there's this other news.
I don't
Now,
trust Vance. I never trusted Vance.
Well,
I've never
I
trusted
don't know.
Vance.
This guy hated Trump before, right?
Yeah, he did.
He hated Trump.
Yeah, he did.
Literally, this is no joke. This is no
the
makeup.
vice president.
Yes, this is no joke.
They
this
got
is
him
no
on
some
tape. Like,
we made up. He hated
This is
Trump.
when he was clean shaven, Vance. He didn't have the beard. Remember, he had that clean face shave, and he was
And
like,
I'm trying to figure out with all of that, how the hell this nincompoop become a vice president? When I'm looking at it, it's like
he has
this
certain
dude,
big guys backing him. Remember, he got guys like Peter Thiel backing him.
yeah, but Trump
Who's
is the one
Peter
who
Thiel?
picking his
Peter
people.
Thiel's the guy that's running. Peter Thiel is the guy that we talked about it earlier, that he wants to run Palantir, that super AI, to where they can surveil all of us.
Okay.
But
Things
here's
like
the
that.
thing: Trump
Peter
is the
Thiel
one.
backs J.D. Vance.
Trump is the one who picked him, right?
He picked him. See, that's the other thing. Like, I know. See, like the first time
This guy
around,
didn't
Trump
exist.
did pick him, but I think Trump picked him at the behest of somebody else telling him that he has to pick him.
No way. He's the president.
He
doesn't-
wasn't the president.
Yeah, but you got to remember, just because you're the president, remember the
No,
president.
he wasn't the
Remember-
president.
remember,
he
the
was
president-
remember,
he was
he after
remember,
running.
but you got to
mate.
remember.
He was a candidate.
No,
He
but
was
you
a
got to remember,
candidate.
the president is just a figurehead. The president is not the one who calls the shots. He's just a figurehead. That's what people keep forgetting about the president. The president is not the puppeteer. He's not the puppet master. He's the puppet.
Well, put it this
And the
way.
guys behind the president are the true.
I thought he got the
are
highest,
the true.
He has the highest rank, right?
Huh?
It's the highest rank.
What you mean?
president.
No, that's the highest office in the land.
You're missing
Remember,
what
not
he's
highest
trying-
rank.
You're missing what he's
There's
trying to
guys
say.
in the back that really control. There's guys in the back that really call the shots. You understand? He's not calling the shots.
Advisors and stuff.
Yeah, no, guys, basically, guys that we don't know. That the news, that they're worth billions and billions of dollars, and they pay billions and billions of dollars just to keep their name out the media. So that's what I'm saying. You have puppets like Donald Trump, and then you have puppet masters who are really running the show.
So
You understand what I'm
I
saying?
am not gonna say that I know for sure that that's what happening with Trump. However,
Yeah.
the concept or the context
It
of
feels
what
like
is
it, though.
what is happening, that you have people out there, powerful
the
people
pattern,
out
the
there
pattern,
that
right?
leading, but they're pretty much not making those core decisions. They have people behind them.
Exactly. That
that
really make
some
the
will make
decisions.
suggestions, some will make give guidance and stuff like that, and some would command.
Yeah.
So that's what Tax is pretty much saying.
Yeah.
But again,
he's taking orders from somebody.
we don't have the factual information that is true.
Exactly. But it's looking like that.
But it has familiar what the word I'm looking for?
Familiarity.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and then you have, situation where you see not only in movies, but you see it in real life too. A situation like that where you would have a man sitting up high, but below you have like a cartel, or you have whatever that's running the company or running the show, or just, or you have a councilman, borough president or whatever the case, and then you have some gangsters.
Trump is a spokesman. He's not the. Trump is a spokesman. He's not the one calling the shots. Do you remember the movie Casino?
Vaguely, yes.
You guys seen that movie Casino? The the mobster
right?
movie? No, Casino. No,
With,
you're talking about Ocean's 11.
with-
I'm talking about with Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci,
Yeah.
Sharon Stone.
Classic.
Okay, so in Casino, right? The guy that they had as the front man that supposedly was the supposedly was the one that got the loan for the Tangiers Mall. Mm-hmm. They thought that he was the guy in charge, but he wasn't. Okay. He was just a puppet. And the mob was really running things. But obviously they can't be out on Front Street because they're the mob.
Right.
So it's the same thing here. It's just on a way bigger scale. Because now you're dealing with the presidency, you're dealing with nations, you're dealing with governments.
Right.
And every nation is like this. It's very seldom. That's why they hate guys like, Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso, because not only is he the president of his country, he calls the shots.
He runs it.
You understand?
And
he calls the shots. Nobody tells him anything.
Right.
But then in other countries, where more so Western civilizations, the United States, Canada, Great Britain, United Kingdom, they have other people behind the curtain that are really calling the shots.
Unilaterally.
You understand? Mm-hmm. Same thing with Iran. In Iran, well, see, what kills me about Iran is very complicated with Iran, right? Because Iran was a free country. Like, they didn't have their women in the hijabs. They were very free, very liberated. Mm-hmm. And that was up until 1979 when the Ayatollah came in. Mm-hmm. And this is when they started that, the Islamic Republic of Iran with this regime. But what people have a tendency to forget is that the Ayatollah was a creation of the U.S. government and the Israeli government to put those guys in play.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people think that it's conspiracy theories in opposition. I take basically, it could be because that's what it's labeled as. Mm-hmm. But like I've said, like we've talked about before, in the last 5-6 years, the conspiracy theorists have been spot on about a lot of things.
A lot.
So I wouldn't be surprised about something like this, to where you have certain factors, a regime that supposedly is running that country, but they're being told. The same thing with the Saudis, with Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, they're not Muslims. They don't follow Islam. They're fake Muslims. Mm-hmm. They're actually Zionists who are put in play by certain powers that be that run the world. Right. You understand? So this is what I'm saying. It's all a game of power. It's all a game of power and manipulation, because the biggest currency, everybody thinks that the biggest currency in this world is money. No. The biggest currency in this world is power. Power is currency. Mm-hmm. Fear is currency. Attention is currency. Money is currency, but that's all the way at the bottom compared to the other ones that I just said.
Money is power too, right?
Money is power, but that's what I'm saying. It's part of the, but like you said, money is power. But power is never money. Power is its own thing. Money is a component of power. They use
money to get the power.
Exactly.
It's deep.
Money is a component of power. Power is not a component of money. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing as attention. Attention, like right now, what we deal with here in the United States, especially amongst women, their currency is attention. They thrive off of attention, because attention validates them. Mm-hmm. They feel they're important just because they're getting attention. This is why you got women on Instagram. They got a fat ass. They look good. They got 5 million viewers. They got 5 million followers. Mm-hmm. But let them try to sell a product. They're not selling anything. Only thing they could probably sell is, their vagine. Right. You understand? Their poom poom. You understand? But these are all currencies. So that's what I'm saying. The highest, people would think, oh, money's the most powerful currency in the planet. No, it's not.
It's power.
Power. That's solid. Because when you have power, you control real power. Real power. The power to topple a country. The power to, like right now.
To call the shots.
Exactly. Like Israel has power. Israel has power, but they didn't attain it like everybody else did. Israel attained power through blackmail and extortion. They did not, that's like a coward's way of getting power. As opposed to somebody like Putin. That's a powerful man. You understand what I'm saying? He rules things with an iron fist.
Russian president.
What's his name? The guy from North Korea with the fresh fade.
Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un. That's power. Now he rules with fear. That's the currency that he uses. Kim Jong-un, even though it's crazy because I would never think in a million years that I would agree with things that Kim Jong-un says, but Kim Jong-un has been saying certain things because people like Kim Jong-un and Putin, they don't respect Israel because we know how you got your power. You're a weasel. You weaseled your way to power. You didn't wield it. You know what I'm saying? So that's not respectable. That's the same thing as going like I can break that down to contrast of drug dealers that really ran the streets and ran blocks and ran neighborhoods and made that money, as opposed to, we go into the 2010s, into the 2020s with these kids that made money off of scamming. Dogs, you was never on the block one time. You have no, but you still attain money, so you still get some sort of notoriety, or you get the women, but dude, you're a scammer.
Not the same type of respect, though.
Not the same type of respect. You wasn't outside, bro. You ain't got no skin in the game.
Right.
So like with somebody like Israel, they don't have any skin in the
You
game.
never went through the mills with it.
But what is the difference, according to you? What is the difference between Putin, Kim Jong-un, and Israel? So you have Israel as the slimy slimes. You have Kim Jong-un as the dictator, and Russia is kind of the same dictatorship.
Well, he's
so
not
what is the
necessarily.
difference?
Well, Putin's not a dictator. Putin's an autocrat, which is just under a dictator. But the thing with Putin that makes him a little bit better than Kim Jong-un, Putin loves his country. His countrymen love him. Like when I saw this documentary on black Russians. There's a lot of black Russians born and raised in Russia that they're black, or their families from Africa emigrated there, but they love Putin because Putin loves his country. Like whatever they say, Putin does not instill fear in his people. He loves his people. They love him.
Well, from the political side,
everybody else is scared of him outside of Russia, but in Russia they love him. Now Kim Jong-un, his people don't love him. They fear him.
You look too hard, you're dead.
Exactly. You
laugh too hard, you're dead.
I'm like, I give it to Kim Jong-un. He got a fresh fade, freshest fade I've ever seen.
I think that guy got cut every 2 minutes.
Yeah, right? His fade is always fresh. And then you have people like Israel to where, I have all this power, but dude, you're a weasel. I don't respect you. And that's what it is. Nobody respects them in this world. But you can't do anything because they've attained so much dirt.
You say that they didn't wheel their way, they weasel their way?
They weaseled their way.
That's deep.
You understand what I'm saying? They weaseled their way because you extorted people. You blackmailed people. You know what I'm saying? You played on people's, and I'm like, the people are wrong too because you played on people's dark urges. And then you held those dark urges against them. Basically, how they made all their money. There's a lot of pedophiles in this world. A lot of pedophiles.
I should talk about that, not to cut you. So you saw the report when they interviewed Donnie, your boy, Crazy Trump.
Yeah, he got very offended. You saw that, right?
So the lady she
didn't even mention his name. That was right. That was one of the first. I was like, he's bothered. He was rattled.
He just called out himself.
This is recent?
No, this was recent. What was it? This was
the
other day.
Like yesterday.
Yeah. That she had said something, right? What was it?
She had read out.
And they didn't mention his name.
The
they didn't mention his name.
The shooter that trying to assassinate the president the other day, right? So I think was that what's new was that 60 Minutes.
Was that CNN?
60 Minutes.
It was 60 Minutes?
60 Minutes, right?
Yeah.
So on 60 Minutes, I forgot her name, was reading out. She was reading out because they were interviewing the president. I think it's right after this incident happened, or like a day after, or something of that sort. But it was like fresh. So she brought out a note of
the manifest. That's what it was. The manifest that the guy wrote down.
Yeah. So he wrote down some stuff like, I'm gonna kind of paraphrase, but it's kind of in line with it. So he's like, I am not going to come and associate myself with no pedophile or
a pedophile protector or something like that.
Pedophile protector or rapist or something of that
but
sort.
he never mentioned Trump's name.
So Trump
got offended.
jump off and just got offended. It's like, I'm not no pedophile. I'm not no
like
rapist.
nobody
Like,
said you was a pedophile. Your name was not mentioned.
so he's attacking the lady. He's like, how dare you? How dare you read that? That you are worse journalist or some of that. So I'm like,
he was definitely deflecting.
this is not what
definitely deflecting.
She's trying to get out to say, I'm reading what the guy wrote.
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't have not read that. You should have read that.
And he's rattled. Because usually
crazy.
he's not like that. Like he usually has a smart ass answer. Like he was rattled. He was visibly rattled. And dude, your name wasn't mentioned. Said, so you're showing your guilt right there.
Who the cap fit?
Huh?
Wear it.
Yeah.
There's a slogan.
So it could be. So without, I'm like I said, I don't think he's a pedophile, but I think he's protecting pedophiles.
We don't know.
Whether he's doing it on his own volition or against his own
will.
We
don't know.
I don't think he's a pedophile. I really don't think he's a pedophile.
Look, we don't.
But I think he's protecting pedophiles.
I'm not gonna write it in stone that he's not. I'm not gonna write it in stone that he is.
Yeah.
So I don't know where it is until everything comes to fruition.
Is it defense or admission? At some point,
Exactly.
you got to question that.
That's what I mean. So like he was very rattled, and he's usually not like that.
Right.
So that could be he could be at his wit's end. That's why I really feel like, dude, I think he's at the end. Like I think it's coming. It's coming to where he's gonna be he's gonna be removed. He's gonna be assassinated. Something. It's not. I think the end of the road is coming for him.
Do you feeling that already?
Yeah. He's that's why he's like that. That's why he's so rattled.
Something possibly may happen.
You know,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, but
I just read one. I don't want to know.
The problem thing, he's also creating too much enemies. So
he's creating a lot of enemies.
The possibility of assassination is just getting higher and higher.
It really
and
is.
higher because he's doing stuff where either frustrating the world, frustrating the country, frustrating individually, globally, collectively. I mean, he's doing things. So at the end of the day, he put himself in a situation where
a lot of people the wrong way.
The possibility
No, and mind you, he's rubbing people the wrong way that supported him. I supported him, and you're rubbing me the wrong way. And trust me, that doesn't put us in the same boat as those whack job liberals who've hated him from jump, because those whack job liberals have no brain. You lack critical thinking. I will tell you that to your face. So there's a lot of, like, there is no MAGA. He killed MAGA. There is no more MAGA. Because, dude, you killed that.
His own party turned against him. I mean, MAGA.
Your own people, because you let us down.
That was a whole movement.
Yeah, that was a whole, and you let us down. The only people that are still supporting you are the people that are so delusional, and so actually, and there people are supporting them, and now we can see, those are the racists.
Right. But he's really going for power. You know, his face is going to be on the passport.
So I want to. You were jumping ahead on me too. That was one of the things too on the front of my mind. So and this is why I made the statement earlier. Mm-hmm. What's going on with this dude? So you have a dollar coin coming out.
All right.
With his name or something.
The guy's leaving his legacy, man.
Then you have a dollar bill coming out with his signature.
That's not happening.
Then those are set.
But that's not gonna happen. Like, that's not gonna come into fruition. It's just, I'm laughing because he's such an egomaniac.
He is.
But it's not. That's not. It makes me laugh. Like, I laugh at egomaniacs.
The last big one now, which Angel was brought up, because that was
what Trump face. What's Trump face?
So Trump face is gonna carve in your passport on top of where the logo is. Starting July. Dude, the date is
starting
set.
Independence Day, bro.
Starting July 4th.
Yo, when you guys tell me that's pure comedy to me. Like, I can't even get mad. That is pure comedy to me.
What the hell is really going on here?
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens.
This man edict is so vastly wide.
But see, that's just what I mean. He's spiraling out of control, bro. The end is coming for him.
But remember, you can't blame him for everything.
No, we can't.
You have all these other goon heads are like, for instance, the Justice Department, where I think the Treasury, like, you see, I'm going to put Mr. Trump name on the dollar bill because what? You can't. There's no other way to applaud someone who's very great. So I don't know if he really asked for that, but for what we know so far, Trump didn't ask for this, right? But this goonhead went out and decided on his own, which is the leader of the director of Treasury or whatever the case. Decided to go and do this bullshit.
It's nonsense.
So you have, again, it's not. I won't say everything Trump want to blast his name and he don't mind it though.
Yeah.
But there are some things too he pushed to put his name on, and then there are some things, some of these gooners because they want to kiss his ass and want to feel
nonsense.
they don't want to get fired or whatever again, so they do all these bullshit and stuff.
It's nonsense. It's nonsense.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, really and truly?
I have a feeling what's going to happen the next presidential race in 2028, which is 2 years away.
Oh, that's what's going to hit him.
No, but what's going to happen?
Presidential race, or you're talking about the...
No, what I'm saying is that there's going to be a new party that emerges.
General election.
Because look, you can't trust the Republicans. You can't trust the Democrats. They don't care about us.
You can't trust independents. You can't trust the liberals.
No,
you can't
there's
going
to be another party. Basically, I really have a big feeling they're going to come out with an America First party.
If they don't come out now, it's going to be too late.
With an America First party, which they might come out. I want to say when they just keep your eye on things the next 18 months. Because we're about 18 months away from 2028. And I have a feeling what's going to happen is that there's going to be a new political party that emerges that really is for America. That it's not going to be no nonsense. It's not going to be no bullshit. Because, Democrats are feeding us lies.
We'll be waiting.
Huh?
We'll be waiting.
Yeah. And if not, to be honest, I'm at the point now, look, I've been a lifelong Democrat. I'll tell you this much. I'm not voting Democrat come 2028. I'm not voting Republican come 2028. I'm voting for what's right, or to be honest, I might just write my own damn name in, and hopefully that starts with, hopefully where people just write their own name because it's at the point now.
You voted for Kanye West.
Yup, I'll vote for Kanye West. I'll do something like that because that's how
you
ridiculous.
Gonna get your name in there?
That's how you can write it in. That's how ridiculous.
And you one vote, right? You're gonna write it on one page.
Yup. That's how ridiculous.
Where you're gonna vote and then they toss it out.
That's fine. But that's how ridiculous.
We're talking about
We're talking
about narcissists, man.
No, but because what it is, that's how ridiculous it's gotten. We cannot believe in either party. I'm sorry. The Democratic Party has lost their goddamn mind. Those people are delusional. Because I'm not with the fucking green hairs and with their nonsense and with their bullshit and with the transgenderism and giving kids puberty blockers. I'm not with that at all.
Listen,
I'm really not.
I'm a Democrat, and I was at the end of the day, they both are corrupted. Both parties are.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
But
what
you might as well be independent.
However, I'm still. I mean, when it comes to the weighing between both parties, the Democrat has at least 2 or 3% morality. Then when it comes to
I think they have zero morality.
Morality.
You got to remember
between the Democrat and the
remember
Republican.
The transgenders and the blue heads and the liberals and all that are Democrats. Those people are weirdos, bro. Don't align yourself with them. Those people are weirdos. They all need to be lined up and shot.
We're stricken that from the record. We're not.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Violence.
I'm sorry.
People have their freedom to do whatever
they all need to be lined up and doused with gasoline and then lit on fire.
Anyway, as I said,
then we roast hot dogs and marshmallows over their fiery carcasses. Now you can stricken me from the record.
We are stricken all of that from the record, from the top to the level. We're not supporting any violence. Listen, for those of you out there who want to become homosexual, who want to come gay, want to come transgender, whatever, you have the freedom to do all of that.
Yes, you do.
What I ask you,
stay away from children.
What I ask you not to do, or what I ask you to please
stay away from children,
because you have that right to do. But do not push this agenda on kids.
Stay away from children.
Absolutely. Kids that doesn't have
Let kids
the
be
mindset
kids.
To understand and to comprehend the morality of what's going on. Please stay away from that. Again, I don't have no problem with you guys. I mean, I can come at you from a biblical level, but guess what? We all are sinners here.
I don't have, exactly.
No
I'm
one
the biggest
is pure.
sinner.
So I can't come at you at the end of the day, because whatever the Bible talks about, whatever it talks about, and it talks about us too who are straight. We all are sinners here. So that's between you and God. But what I would beg you and I ask you is that keep this lifestyle.
Stay away from kids.
From the kids. Because it was horrible to see, I think that was in Tennessee, where this school hire a couple, either transgender or some drag queens or whatever the case may be, to go and dance on a pole in front of 3-year-olds.
That is highly unacceptable.
This is crazy.
That is highly unacceptable. That's grooming.
That principle,
that's pedophilia.
That principle needs to be tossed.
That is highly unacceptable.
You know what?
And that's what I'm talking about. You will get
crazy.
doused with gasoline and set on fire and melted down to oxtail gravy stew.
as much as I hated that, what they did, but we're still not promoting violence here. We're not. That's stricken
Who
from
said
the
anything
record.
about violence?
You talking about the roast them and boil
What do you
them down
mean?
to-
Yo, he sided with you, man.
All right, we won't.
No, he sided with me with
We won't.
violence.
Don't worry. It'll be in a closed room so nobody hears you.
He's not like an extremist, right?
It's going to be in a
Exactly.
closed room, and it's going to be in a missile silo somewhere in the middle of Montana, so they can't hear you scream.
Ouch. Yo, toxic boy.
I swear this guy used to use a picture when he was young. Man. I swear. Yeah, and you kind of instigated it too. Over there. you see, Mrs. Tox right now. She living a good life.
Yeah, I feel bad. Mrs. Tox, my mom passed away.
Who?
Yeah, Mrs. Tox, my mom.
Her mom passed away.
Condolences, man. Condolences.
I don't want to call because I'm gonna get cursed out.
No, call her. Regardless of man, just put yourself your toxicity aside and just call her and say, "Listen, honey, I know you miss me.
Nah, I'm not saying all
I
that.
miss
I'm
you
not-
too.
nah, I'm
but
good.
here's the thing.
I'm
Here's the
good.
thing. I'm just calling to say, you know what, my
My
condolences to the family.
condolences, yeah.
And
Nah,
you know,
I found out last week. I was like, damn.
if I can do, but let me public, if case Miss Tox is watching, Miss Tox, on behalf of the garage, accept this toxicity here. On behalf of the garage, we give you a condolence
Yeah, my
towards your
condolences.
mom. My apology. I'm sorry. You know, you have to face this
Yeah.
time of sorrow.
Yeah.
But, you know, we trust and pray that, you know, God will be with you. And, you know, if you need anything and we here at the garage can help, you know, feel free to reach us out, you know, make a comment on this show. Or, you know, we have a number that's also attached to the to our show channel and an email address. You can reach out to us, and whatever we can do, if you know we can host the funeral, we can stream it for you, we can record it, whatever we can do. That's our contribution to you
That's
if
solid.
you're listening and so
Yeah.
forth. So my condolence to you
Yeah.
and stay
Yeah,
away
nah, I
from
felt
him.
I was like,
Keep on staying
you
away
can't-
from him.
How you gonna
Yes.
go to condolence and then still? These guys supposed to be giving support right now.
nah, I
No,
know,
I
but
said when you
it's
get-
a
what, you mean?
sticky, you know, it's a sticky situation. I felt bad. Like I really feel bad.
You need to reach out to
In the
her.
time of grief, you're supposed to reach out.
Yeah, you need to reach
Yeah,
out, regardless
yeah.
of you
Put all
between.
that
I'm
differences
bad.
aside. You know
No, because what about it is, do you gotta remember, Miss Tox is a lot like me. Like, say if somebody broke up, you know, we broke up and we don't speak, and then my parents pass away, and she calls me, like I'll get angry and curse her out. Don't call me. She'll do sort of the same thing, so she might curse me out.
You're judging. You don't know what that lady. She's in depression right now, so you don't know.
Yeah.
You're just trying to
Yeah.
trying to rub off your toxicity on her.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
She probably
you're
an
right.
innocent angel.
She's not an innocent angel. Trust me, that's not. If she was, I wouldn't be dealing with
You
her.
know what's one of the you know
I
what's
wouldn't
one,
be
you know
dealing
what's
with
one of
her
the
at all. I
realest
don't-
thing I've ever heard in my
I
life.
don't deal with innocent.
You know what's one of the
angels.
realest thing I ever heard in
Never.
my life? Justin, you know what's one of the realest? Love people for who they are, not for who you are. Remember that.
Exactly.
Profound.
Yes.
That does just go to one ear and come to the other with him.
What do you mean?
why you roasting
that
this
found
one?
no lad.
No, I love people for who they are. Just these women don't love me for who I am,
Why they gonna love
which is basically,
evil?
look, I'm the king of toxicity.
Exactly. Why they gonna love
Okay,
evil?
I'm a global iconoclast. Okay, I'm the retard whisperer.
Yo, man, cut that out, man. People gonna
We
take-
we
people gonna take-
understand the
people gonna take
context.
the endorsement
So
from me.
for those who don't understand, we are striking this from the record. If you want to know more, just email us. We're not gonna publicize this again. Something
share,
really
subscribe.
wrong with you, man.
Yes, there is. That's why I'm the king
You know,
of
I
toxicity.
keep on saying something wrong, and I know that's something.
You know there's something wrong with me. People like when people say that to me, you know, there's something really wrong with you. It's like you're stating, okay, Captain
I think
Obvious.
those paint chips when he was eating,
I never ate paint chips.
mix up with these chemicals.
I never ate paint chips.
Yo, I heard that for real. Like people eating paint chips.
Him.
Yeah, I let paint in
That's
them.
the lead is hitting his
I
brain.
never ate
boy.
paint chips.
All type of foolishness going on with.
I never did anything.
Yo,
like that.
people
Like I wasn't one of those
people
weird kids.
eating that stuff.
Like I didn't eat glue. I didn't eat crayons. I didn't eat my boogers. I didn't do anything like that.
All of that stuff he just said.
I want to say the weirdest thing I used to do. I used to drink pickle juice when I was little.
pickle juice.
I used to love drinking pickle. I still
mean-
love pickle juice.
So, yuck.
Pickle juice is delicious.
How you eat pickle and even drink it?
No, and then like extra sour. Like I would get garlic extra sour pickles. Eat all of those and then drink the garlic the
But
extra
that's
sour.
exactly what it is, Docs.
Well,
It's messing with your
nah, that's what makes you, you know.
It's brain flow power, right?
You gotta remember, I've never been. I just became. I remember. I've been King Tox now. Remember, these women is who turned me into King Tox. I was a nice guy.
How is that?
I was a nice guy. I was the guy that did anything for a woman. Go to the end of the world for them, and then you just don't get appreciated. And after so many times of not being appreciated,
you got burnt.
This turns into that's
because
my origin
you were
story.
being a moron. That's
you
why
turned into a super villain. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very simple man.
I'm gonna bet you were being a moron.
I'm a very simple man. You do what I say, and there's no problem.
You see
That's
what
all
I'm
there
saying?
is to it.
Exactly my point.
You do what I say.
Exactly my point.
If you do what I say, there's no problem.
Why
And
they
don't-
have to do what
and
you say?
And never tell me what to do. That's all there is.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because he was
All right.
being a moron. Exactly.
All right, if
my
I get
point.
home from a hard day's work, wash my feet before I have to ask you to.
You saw you're deserving of an inflatable.
No, I'm gonna get a robot.
Well put.
I'm gonna get a robot.
Unbelievable. It can't be. Folks,
I'm gonna get a robot with 3 different speeds in her mouth.
with personality like this, you don't need Trump. You don't need any corruption out there in the politics. It's all here. One summary.
Yeah, look, if I was there wouldn't be any corruption because I'm already corrupt. So like, okay, what do you mean? What corruption? I'm already corrupt.
You modify his dog.
Is who?
His dog. What's the capability?
Yeah, I told you, I'm gonna get a robot. I'm gonna get a robot with 3 different speeds in her mouth.
To do what? Don't even bother answer. Don't even bother answer.
Don't let that go over your head, man.
All right, with a double vibrating feature right here in her esophagus.
Yo, Angel, you're the one who's starting this shit anyway.
He does get me started. You see, like
So you
Angel's
need to
devil's advocate.
Exactly.
No, he's toxic. He's toxic advocate.
He's a silent toxic.
Yes.
He's like a
Yes.
silent toxicity.
Yes.
Nah, I distance myself from that, man.
He's quiet
No,
tox.
because you're inspiring this. I don't know why even look. There's no name diction Webster have where it can describe it. He passed that. He beyond that. I know, man. But anyway,
What's up with Mom Donnie? What's Mom Donnie doing? I hear that the people that voted for him now in New York City, they're fed up with him.
They having to change.
Wow.
They having to change.
Really?
no, y'all need to take it. Take it to your
Yeah.
rid of your
What happened to
black-
that $30 million grocery store?
No grease.
No grease.
Y'all need to take it. Whether you're black, white, pink, take that in your behind.
That's what you voted
Because
for. How you
this is
enjoying
what
the
you
free
voted
bus
for.
rides, huh?
You guys are ninkum really poor.
Exactly. How you enjoying? How you like New York now?
I tell you, you see, the leopard, the snake is coming out little by little. But then again, you see the difference between Donnie and this Kandadi. See, Trump told you who he is.
Exactly. Trump told you exactly
This
who
one
he is.
manipulate and pretend who he's not.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then come out, then his spots
Pretended
started
to be
shit.
exactly.
His
Trump.
spots
You know
started
exactly
coming
who
out.
Trump is.
And then you guys now blaming. So now you're getting hit from the federal level and getting hit from the state level for those who in New York. Some states are probably decent, and that's the only issue they have. But we here in New York, we're getting hit from the federal level, which is his grandfather and
Trump is MAGA's favorite uncle.
toxicity.
Trump is MAGA's favorite white uncle.
Yeah.
MAGA loves Trump.
Anyway,
He definitely loves Trump.
Loves Trump.
where you see, you know what?
MAGA got the Trump sneakers. He's one of the 500 people that got the Trump sneakers. He doesn't wear them out.
Limited edition.
He has the Trump sneakers.
Limited
I've seen
edition.
it.
The limited
in the trunk,
edition,
trunk.
right?
He got the Trump sneakers. I've seen it. He wears them.
Yeah, listen, you're gonna let me walk out of here and get assassinated by public. Like, oh, you the mega, huh? You the Trump supporter?
Yeah. Psst, psst. Matter of fact, he got the Clark Wallabies made a Trump clock, and he went and bought the Trump clocks.
Hush puppies and all that.
Huh?
Hush puppies.
The Trump clocks.
The
Trump hush puppies. They call them Trump puppies.
I swear to heaven and earth.
He got them in black, yellow, and green. They're Trump puppies.
Make America great again, man.
Make America great. Anyway, folks, it's been real. I am sharing with you that we having trouble We're having a lot of trouble economy-wise. You're seeing the stock market is going up and down. You're seeing people are losing their job. I think is Microsoft. I think a couple of months ago, Microsoft is laying off billion-dollar companies are laying off people because of. Well, I would say because of their damn greed, because you have so much billions and you tell me you cannot maintain, folks. What? Because you want more billions, and based on what's going on, you're going to spend that billion. So what if you spend it? The people are the one who make you or allow you or help you get those billions. So why you can't put it back into them? I tell you, these corrupted companies, boy, is a shame.
Second me.
The thing is, his grandfather is creating more chaos in this world financially. Things are really getting really hectic financially right across the board, whether it's from a political standpoint, from a social standpoint, right across the board. Things are just getting really bad. I mean, the EU.
People are feeling it. Huh?
Yeah, everywhere, you can find, even our own allies are stepping away from us.
Yeah.
So it is really bad. If our own is just like my friend, my family member, I don't know if I can really use that, because if you have corrupted friend and bad-minded family member, of course I want them to step away. But, I mean, you kind of get the drift where I'm going.
Yeah.
So, you have these allies that are stepping away because of what this guy here, father-in-law, is doing. I don't know, man. Anyway, your final thoughts, sir?
Well, my final thoughts, like I was saying, pay close attention to these false flag operations. I got a feeling they're about to start hitting us with a barrage of them. Coming from all angles, pay close attention to that.
Which one is that?
A false flag operation, basically this whole shooting of them trying to assassinate like that. A false flag operation is basically a distraction, because they're trying to distract you from what's really going on. They're distracting us from the Epstein files. And
yeah, we know that is.
Stay strong, stay focused.
Absolutely.
Because never forget about that. Like I said, nobody's gonna get arrested from this. Nobody's gonna go to jail for it. But never let go. You remind these people day in and day out. We did not forget about the Epstein files. We did not forget about the Epstein files. So they can distract us with all this nonsense and all this bullshit, and still try to divide us. And try to, put a whole bunch of different things in your head so you get confused. Do not fall for the nonsense. Stay focused, okay? Stay vigilant. You have to think critically. Stop believing what they tell you on the news. Stop believing what they tell you. Well, social media is a little more truthful, but even with social media, you really have to sift through everything, and you have to cross-reference, and you really have to use your critical thinking skills.
You got to do your diligence.
To figure out, yes, exactly, due diligence. To see exactly what's real and what's the truth. And I'm telling you right now, about 95% of what's going on, it's all lies and bullshit. So you have to be very mindful of that.
100%.
That's my final thought.
Angel?
100%. Me, just stay hopeful, stay positive. Remember, we can't fill from an empty cup, but we could always pour hope into it. So stay up.
Profound.
This guy makes me sick with all these podcasts.
He's a blogger.
Just once, I just want him to say, you know what? We're all going to die.
No, everyone likes
all right? Things are not good. Don't stay weak.
Like
I don't want to say stay strong, stay weak, stay negative, stay toxic. Bless up. Yeah.
I don't even know how to formulate my words to give you a conclusion. All that toxicity, go through my head just now. I don't even know. But anyway, folks, stay strong. Listen, things are coming where we are not predicting on. Things are coming where it's going to blindside us. Things are coming. Nonetheless, start thinking on your own. Start analyzing on your own. Start protecting your intellect from your emotions.
Yes.
Keep them apart.
Heavy on that.
Not let them collide.
Yes.
Because if you let them collide, you see what happened when it comes to when it comes to decision making. You see what you guys did with Kandadi. You see what you guys did with his stepfather and other things what you did behind closed doors. We don't know. Anyway, keep strong. Prepare for the worst. Plan for the best.
Yes.
And just keep hope alive. I'm not going to blast you and tell you all these. I mean, it's actualities, but at the same time, you hear it every week, we broadcast and we share it with you. But I just want to make sure that you put this in your mind that when it does happen, you don't fall apart. It's like those neighborhoods.
You got to be prepared. Like, prepare for the nonsense.
Those neighborhoods when something happened in the neighborhood, like somebody gets shot or somebody get killed or some weird things happen. They're like, oh my goodness, oh, this is my neighborhood. This never happened.
Yes, it does.
Really?
Get your head out of the sand.
Don't be blindsided.
I'm like,
Exactly.
what do you mean? Yes, it never happened. That doesn't mean that it cannot happen.
Exactly. You need
Yeah,
to.
it may not happen for you. You're living there for like 100 years, and it never happened at the time you're living there. But it doesn't mean that it won't happen.
Exactly. You need to take.
Come on, people. Sometimes I don't understand them.
You need to take heavy doses of reality and kind of, take heavy doses of reality and ease up on the delusion, because a lot of people out here are delusional. You think things are good or they're supposed to be good. No, it's not. It is what it is, and it's the same as it ever was.
You know, the funniest thing, for a moment, actually not for a moment, for that little piece of segment, I agree with him.
Because I'm King Tox.
Oh, she gonna spoil it up. People, have a good night. Peace out.
Peace.